this fraud in each and every battleground state. And Alex, like you were saying at the beginning of the broadcast, I believe in states that are not even considered battleground states. We need to go back and look at Virginia when this is said and done. We need to go back and look, yes, at California when this is said and done. And every other state.
Travis County's deep blue. They caught him red-handed on undercover video. It's been on local TV, but nowhere else. The exact damn paradigm. What you just said in the other states, Tom.
Exactly. So this is so widespread, and I think we're actually, if we can get through this, if we can keep pushing and secure victory, we are on the cusp of total victory because they've been exposed, Alex. No more can they keep this going. American.
What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? What's going on? So yes. Finally. I mean, I knew this was coming, but here's the deal. The election fraud is real, it's huge, it's evident. There are mountains and mountains and mountains of evidence, like I said before. Now, this is wearing on me, this whole fiasco. And I've had a lot of things going on in my life that have been wearing on me as well, so it's a compounded mess of bullshit that's going on around me. The Department of Justice is complicit in manufacturing election fraud. The Department of Justice it's part of it. It's part of it, plain and simple. They're part of it. The dude that I made a video about earlier, he's part of it. Anybody who says there is no evidence of election fraud is part of it. Now, I hope to God our military rounds these scumbags up and takes them out into international waters and tortures the shit out of them and gets some information. Because if they don't, the ones who are going to be being tortured are the American people. And I'm not talking about actual torture. What's going to happen is civil unrest. So if you don't have any means of protection, might I suggest you get it? Shit's going to hit the fan. Seriously, hit the fan. The guy earlier was talking about how somebody's going to get shot and blah, blah, blah. People have already gotten shot by BLM. The people that you support, you scumbag Nazi mother... Okay? And because you support BLM, you're complicit in the whole shenanigan. And this is going to take a while, and I guess the whole Q thing is right. You know, darkness to light or whatever. What's done in the dark needs to be brought to the light. People need to see what's going on in order to believe it. Because, I mean, we see, us in the community, we see everything that's going on because we share the information with one another. We are the ones who got the information out to Trump in the beginning. We are the ones who got the information about everything that's been going on the past 4 years out into the public. Without us, none of you would know anything. Because all you would have is CNN. And CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NPR, BBC's starting to get a little better. But here nor there, Fox, all these mainstream media outlets, they're all complicit in election fraud and treason. Treason. The highest crime in the land is treason. And the punishment for treason is death. And these people need to be investigated, tried and investigated, and brought to justice. And I don't mean justice sitting in a jail cell. I mean justice sitting in a very dark spot with no light whatsoever. Anyway, I hope to God this happens. I pray to God this happens. I pray to God that you dumbass liberals wake up and see what's going on. Because like I said, without what we've brought out to light, none of this would be possible. And I was just having a conversation with a guy in a gas station a minute ago. And this gentleman overheard me. And right away, stereotypically, you would think he's a Democrat. And that's not what I would think. But that's normally what they would think, the Democrats, because he's black. They would immediately think, oh, he's a Democrat. But no. I was talking shit about CNN. And I was like, well, if all you watch is CNN and that's it, then all that shit that we talk about is non-existent. But he said, oh yeah, the Communist News Network. And that's exactly what they are. They are the Communist News Network. When you censor information, it does sway a populace. It does change the course in which the population goes. And we found this to be very effective in World War II with Brzezinski, Brzezinski. Anyway, the father of propaganda, not Brzezinski. There it is in the road right there. It's right down there on your, right in the middle of the road. I dropped my vape last night in the middle of the road. And we got it back, it looks like.
You got a new you need a new top.
You need a new tank? It got drove over, huh? Supposedly these things can last. It's pretty fucking bent, dude. Oh my gosh, look how bent it is. I should have came back. Anyway,
Here's the coil for it.
Yeah, toss it. I'm gonna have to beat this with a hammer to make it work again. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, we found propaganda to be very useful in World War II, and so we've used it on ourselves. And I don't mean we, I mean the deep state, I mean the communists, I mean China, I mean the Rothschilds. This is who it is. It's a deep state in our country that has been here for a long time. And I hope to God that when this happens, if it happens, if we get Trump in office, I hope to God the people responsible for 9/11 are brought to justice. That's why they're freaking out. There possibly will be an actual kinetic war because of this. China may side with the deep state and actually try to bring war to America. If you don't think it's possible, and that's another thing. It'll never happen here. It can never happen here. Are you high? Are you high? Are you smoking crack right now? It'll never happen here? Why have they built thousands of FEMA camps across the country? The FEMA camps are not for a possible pandemic or this and that. It's because the deep state plans on putting us in those camps as soon as they get this shit in their hands. And because of us spreading information, spreading the truth, we brought their plans forward 10 years early. 10 years. So congratulations to you guys. You've done a great job sharing information and waking people up. But now it's on. It's time to fight. God bless you and God bless America.